My quote for Howlite is, "This too shall pass. This too shall pass." Or maybe, woosah. Welcome to Dream Music. Create the life you dream by thinking in terms of music. Intro intent, chorus consciousness, verse voice, and bridge body. I am Akila Allende, and this is the only official and licensed store of the Dream Music Trinity symbol. In today's video, we will be discussing Howlite. Howlite is used to calm anxiety, intense emotions, and it's also used for an overactive mind, to calm an overactive mind. When I first introduced the Dream Music Trinity Gemstone Bracelet collection, Howlite was the very first bracelet to completely sell out. My intuition is telling me that that probably has something to do with the fact that anxiety disorders are the #1 mental illness in the United States, affecting 18% of adults and 7% of children. That's over 40 million people in the United States alone. Howlite is known as the common stone. The question that springs to mind when I wear my Howlite is, what is the greatest anxiety in your life? In this next segment, I'll also be answering the question. But before we get into that, the Dream Music Trinity symbol is made up of the G clef music note inside of the Holy Trinity symbol. When the G clef music note is inside of the Holy Trinity symbol, it represents our inner G, your inner God, your inner goddess, your inner guide, or the divine within us all. If you can't tell already by the undertone of this video, I have a very close connection to my Dream Music Trinity Howlite Gemstone bracelet. It feels alive on my wrist, to say the least. What do I mean by it feels alive? It tingles, and it's like a subtle, calm tingle, but at the same time, in that subtle, calm tingle, it feels like a tight grab on me, if that makes sense. It's kind of like a mom that doesn't beat her child, but she looks at her child a certain type of way. That's how Howlite feels on my wrist. Like, you do something so subtle, but it feels so strong. You know what I mean? Anyways, my greatest anxiety is, I had to dig really deep for the answer for this, and maybe you will as well. But I encourage you to ask yourself this question, because by asking yourself this question brings it to your consciousness, which makes you more conscious of whatever it may be, which ultimately will allow you to deal with any misplaced emotions or displaced anger that comes with not knowing exactly what it is. I do believe in the ask and you shall receive, especially when it comes to asking questions. With that being said, I have dealt with intense emotions, an overactive mind, and anxiety. And the way I deal with it is I always try to remember to rest in between my thoughts, that there is a gap in between my thoughts, and to rest there. Basically, think nothing and breathe there. Doing diaphragmatic breathing, meditating, wearing my Dream Music Trinity Gemstone bracelet calms me down as well, and doing ritual work. A ritual is defined as a symbolic act done consciously. For example, soon I will be purchasing a peace lily and bringing it into my home. The purpose of me purchasing the peace lily is to declare peace in my home, to bring to invite the vibration of peace into my home, so that peace has a place in my home. I encourage you guys to find a ritual that also works for you. I also do affirmations and all types of mantras, meditation, as I've said, and breathing techniques. So with that being said, my greatest anxiety is probably not living up to my potential. I feel like whenever I'm living up to my potential, I can better manage my anger and frustrations, and my mind is at ease. I can, whatever may be bothering me or making me angry, I can take those emotions and channel it into my passions, thus not becoming so upset, thus fueling me and propelling me even more into what I love to do, but ultimately in this lifetime to do what I came here to do. And when I feel as though I'm not doing that, that is when I have the most overactive mind. I have the most anxiety, and I have the most stress, and I also have anger, intense emotions. So I hope that wasn't too vague, but that's the best I could come up with right now, or the best way I could explain that. But it's definitely ultimately not living up to my full potential, because in my true light, I feel the most powerful. I feel the most invigorated. I feel the most will. I feel the most options and choices and freedom. I feel free. So, yes. Thanks for watching. This is Dream Music. Create the life you dream by thinking in terms of music. Intro intent, chorus consciousness, verse voice, and bridge body. Like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching. The old life is dead and gone. I have severed myself from it once and for all. Henceforth, I live the new life of peace and prosperity.